How's your spirit? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 3015. I'm checking. 3,105. Holy buckets. It's like the third day that I've said the wrong date, the wrong number of episode in both the Supersize Your Business challenges as well as here in What You Up To Now. I think I had the date wrong on both yesterday. I fixed them, but I think if you listen to the recording, I actually say the wrong day. So today I tried to say the wrong day again. It's 3,105. It'll be 15 before we know it. So today and all this month, we're moving on to the area of spirituality, the part of the life framework where we talk about anything connection to a higher power, anything bigger than just us and the impact that we can have in the world. And so it's going to be a really interesting month. It's a challenge area for most businesses. I remember when I was running my Italian food business, one of the things we just was taboo besides politics was talking about religion. We just didn't do it because I learned as a young girl that people have very strongly emotionally held beliefs tied to their identity around those two areas. And that if people that normally get along and love each other are going to have a conflict, it's usually in one of those two areas. Now there's a couple other as well, usually trust or betrayal or things like that. But that's, a story for emotional health and well-being, not for, well, I guess it does impact our spirit. So all this month we're talking about this, and all we're doing at the beginning in the first part of each month is defining what this area means to you, or in the case of Supersize Your Business, to your business. Our businesses have spirits too. There's a reason they are separate entities and they have an entity classification when we set them up and establish them. And it can change and morph over time, but they're separate from us, yet a part of us, right? Try to separate yourself from your business. I guess some people can. I've never been able to do that. So we'll be talking about spirituality and different spiritual topics and how it impacts our life and our achievement and being and showing up and having the impact that we want to have in the world in both a personal area and in the Supersize Your Business annual challenge. Again, I was talking about this is probably the biggest area for most people to wrap their head and their heart and their hands around when it comes to growing and scaling their business. Yet, if you grow and scale your business with it spirit in mind and the spirit of your organization in mind, it's just easy. You know exactly what to do because it's in alignment with your core values. I think we've talked about that since the beginning of the year. Once we know what we stand for, once we know where our line in the sand is, it's really easy to take action and move forward. I know people don't believe that, but it totally is. If I know what I stand for, if I know where I'm going, if I know what my purpose is, and we get to decide and choose all those things, right? That's the bottom line. We can pretend we don't know. I pretended I didn't know for like 15 years. I still kept moving forward and taking action and doing things, but they were like all over the place. It was like shooting fish in a barrel because all of my energy was spread out into so many different directions. Again, topic for another day. We're talking about spirituality and how spirituality brought me into being true to myself, being aligned. It's called aligned. It's called resetting our nervous system. We even knew we could reset our nervous system. I didn't even know that until I came on the Skool network. So it's pretty interesting. All right. If I can help you in any way, hit me up, let me know, ask. I'm mapping out this month's content. I like to do that usually before the month starts, but yesterday was a free day. I should have done it and should have changed my recording area. Yet I had other priorities that, life gets in the way. Life gets lifey, as we like to say. And so sometimes plans change. But I am here. If you have any questions, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.